It's so good to see you. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Inner Universe Healing. I am your host, Jessica, and in today's episode, what we will be talking about today is the craniosacral system. What is the craniosacral system? You keep talking about it, Jessica. That's because it's so important, and I am so excited that I finally get to share it with you. This is what your craniosacral system looks like. From your head, spine, dural tube, down to your very sacrum. Craniosacral system. And it is a hydraulic system that pumps cerebral spinal fluid up and down. Up and down. Out. In. In and out. 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 Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. It produces a certain rhythm that can be palpated anywhere in your body. Anywhere. This rhythm cannot be felt, when you palpate for it, what this lets us know, more like what this gives us a clue on, it gives us a clue about there being something in this general area that may be inhibiting your craniosacral system from being able to penetrate to that part of the body. And it could be anything. It could be anywhere from, like a fascial restriction. It could be a lesion. It could be an energy cyst. It could be an actual cyst. It could be, a metal, something that, a metal piece that someone has in their body too. And you can release a lot of these restrictions, if you will, through CranioSacral Therapy. The craniosacral system is so important. It is at the very core of your body. It's linked with your nervous system. And your nervous system is interconnected to everything else in your body. How else am I able to move these fingers? These are things that we take for granted until we're not able to, do it for, whatever reason. It could even be a neurological condition. We are so blessed to be able to move. I am blessed to be even able to talk. Your nervous system is interconnected with so many parts of your body. And sometimes we can develop certain disorders or conditions that are associated with your craniosacral system that then manifest in a variety of different dysfunctions and diseases and disorders. Our health is so linked with the health of our craniosacral system. If this cerebral spinal fluid cannot flow effortlessly up and down your dural tube and up, filling your, your cranial cavity all the way down, if it can't move effortlessly, that can send a ripple effect and cause a chain of reactions that then can affect so many parts of your health. It is intrinsically linked to so many other systems in your body. Cardiovascular system, your respiratory system, your digestive system, your hormones, your endocrine system, even your endocannabinoid system. Everything is interconnected. And in this craniosacral system, it's very fascinating territory to get into. And when our nervous system is out of whack, sometimes it is very well linked to a physical, reason. Sometimes it really is in your head, and sometimes you really do need some sort of manual light touch therapy to move your skull bones a little bit, to make room for that expansion that your head is naturally trying to do. We gotta listen to our bodies. Really listen to what they already naturally want to do. Right? So, here's this lovely little exercise that I cannot wait to share with you. And this is introducing you to your craniosacral system. And so what we will be palpating for today is for the craniosacral rhythm. That's right, we'll be tapping into the rhythm. Okay, so I invite you to place your hands on top of your heads very lightly, like barely making contact. And so under normal conditions, this rhythm up here expands out and in. Sometimes it's not that drastic. You know, this is just for visual purposes. In the video version, my hands are expanding out and then moving back in. Expanding out and in. Out and in. Right? And so just listen. Close your eyes. I highly encourage that you do. When you really focus with your eyes closed, it intensifies what you perceive. Because we're trying to see with our hands. We're perceiving with our hands. That's what we're doing. And sometimes we have to close our eyes. That's okay. I encourage you to do so. So we'll be here for a minute. Okay? Just listening. With our hands. Is there an in and out motion? If there isn't, that's okay. Is only one side moving and the other one not? What side is it? Are they moving in unison? Or is one swaying one side to the other like this? Or is it like this? Is one expanding out and then the next one expands out? Are they expanding both at the same time? Or maybe at the same time but at different speeds? Right? So, very exciting for me to share that with you. So, yeah, play around with that and then let me know what you think in the comments. If you would love to learn more about the craniosacral system, and stay tuned into future videos. Adios! You can also book with me